Why is there no music again? Why does this happen? Okay, welcome everyone. My name is Backlash, and this is, once again, Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. I am Buzz, and decided I wanted to play tabs. So, that's what we're gonna do. Now, we finished the pirate campaign last time, if I remember correctly. Yes. So, we move on to Spooky. And these are just showcase campaigns, but they're campaigns nonetheless, and I wanted to beat them. This is just Skeleton Warriors. So they do the thing where they scare you away. And we don't like that. So I think what we do is we kind of just spread out a bunch of Saristas and be a real dickler about it. This is foolproof. I gotta test out Skeleton Warriors more. I have no idea what their actual fighting capability is. There's not very many enemies that fight with a one-handed sword. Okay, now it's warriors and archers. So maybe we could just do the old phalanx tactic of putting shield bearers like so. One. Shit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the number that comes after 6. I don't really want there to be too many shield bearers. Otherwise, you won't have enough for Saristas. What are you doing? What's going on over here? Oh, I gotcha. So how do we make that not happen? Also, you guys are literally on rocks. We don't need y'all. And you can have one here, another one back a bit over here, and we have enough for something else. Have any like volley units that like lob stuff that aren't potion sellers or catapults? No, of course not. It's too tight of a niche. I mean, we can have a couple berserkers. I'm thinking about this way too much. This is gonna be not that hard at all. Okay, run it. Berserkers basically take care of all the archers. Our Sarissa wall didn't really work. I can't attack. This is bullshit. I'm trying to not run away from them off the cliff. Get his ass! Oh my god! What do you mean that doesn't get him? What do you mean? Don't fall off, don't fall off. Don't fall over. Please, no, not like this. No. Okay, y'all are fired. Berserkers are doing the job quite nicely, so we can have them in the middle. They're always good for this. Then what? Maybe we could try blunderbusses, but I don't think that stops them from setting on fire. And then I don't know. Could do a couple Valkyries, see if that helps. Something tells me it'll just get scared off the cliff, though I hope that's not what happens here. Okay, get him. Yes, you dash back at them even if you're scared. Let's go. No! Wait. Yes, fight the power. Reload. You got this. For sure. Blew his face off. Of his face. Nice. Candle heads. That's annoying. Can't really block candle heads. And since there's rows and rows of them, this is gonna be trouble. We could honestly just tear them to shreds with musketeers. Oh my god. Okay, no, balloon archers are actually cracked. Get that one. The volley recharges, let's go! Fall damage is pretty goddamn lethal in this game, so everything that gets hit is basically dead, except for the skeletons, because I think stiffies are supposed to be heavy or something. Anywho, we made it. Blood. So, vampires. I wish I had cactuses to deal with them, even though that doesn't really work in crowds, but... yeah, I don't really know what to do here. I have an idea, but... yeah, we'll try a Monkey King, and then we'll have some kind of distraction. Something that you wouldn't want to get too close to. What am I thinking about? A knight works. Can have a knight. Just take the brunt of the first attack. And the Monkey King will be safe back here. Maybe we can have a Snake Archer back here as well. Like that. Halfling? There you go. Sorry, we couldn't afford you a whole squire, so we gave you half of one. Oh boy, look at him go. One of them just went off the cliff. He's dead. There goes Monkey King. Yeah, they latched onto the original pretty quickly. My hope was that Monkey King was gonna annihilate them by getting all in there. I want to try something. What does this look like with flintlocks? Wow, that's a lot of not dead vampires. Holy fuck. Brawlers then? Brawlers are beasts. I'm sure that they can take care of vampires. Vampires are 200, if I recall correctly. Oh, come on. Vampires just best troop in the game, or what the fuck? Maybe I'm just not doing it right. Maybe I just need 2 kings. Something tanky that can get rid of crowds easily. Come on, you just gotta swing. Yeah, like that. That almost worked. Okay, how about 1 king, backed up by a couple musketeers. Or musketeers. We don't want nobody missing. Y'all hit the king. You're hopeless. It's just dumb because they shoot at the bats. We'll put you farther ahead. Hope that helps. Nah, why would it? Why would it help? Hold on. They can fly. But they don't know they can't, like, fly. So what if I just, like... What are you gonna do? Look at them go. There's a couple left.
Pardon me.
Oh, there's still one more up there. I see him now. I lost track of him for a sec. Come on, just fall down. No. Did he fall? Please tell me he fell. Come on. Come on, what are you doing? Fall down. Okay, what happens if I move a little bit this way? No, you're so dead. Come on. He fell finally. Okay, no, I'm doing that legit. I just wanted to see if it was possible. What kills vampires? Pirate Queen do the trick? Probably. Backed up by... You know what? Fuck it. Potion sellers. 1 potion seller. And a farmer. And a midget. All the vampires will converge on the midget and then they'll all get drunk. Unless you miss like a bitch! Now you're all drunk and blown up and... Uh-oh! Shit! You died of that fall? Seriously? Okay, hit your shots. Hit your fucking shots. Backlash, hit your fucking shots. There we go. They're all dying. Damn, you die so fast to the vampire. Okay. I think I can get a lot better of a something for a little bit more money. Or can I? Not getting a squire. Squires fucking suck. Anything that I can guarantee will be more helpful than a farmer just won't be. Sucks, but it's true. So we can have 2 more halflings. More bait. But we also need these potions to land, or else there's no point. You're gonna fall off again, aren't you? Alright. Wait, if I gang shit as this halfling right here, that did nothing. I miss. What am I missing here? Do we need more explosives? What's the problem? Oh, there he goes. Pumpkin. These are very creative names. All right. Offensant. I think I know how to deal with this. Okay, go. Alright, good shit. We go straight for the catapults. What is this noise I'm hearing? Good stuff. And this is war. Okay, warriors, archers, catapults, vampires. I'm tempted to just put down a couple ninjas here with a blunderbuss and just call that a day. Mr. Blunderbuss, where are you? Actually, we'll put 2, just in case. We can also afford to... I was gonna put cannons, but honestly catapults would be better. Just regular old catapults. And bards near those catapults. As for bulk units, brawlers don't really work here. They wouldn't be able to kill a vampire. Then again, what really can? Chieftains would have too little health, otherwise I would try them. Harvesters, maybe? Actually, yeah, I kind of have faith in that. We can only really get 2 of them, but I hope we don't need more than that. Then, for the rest, I don't know, we can put... I guess we can put squires up here. We need something like a basic unit with lots of health. They're not really gonna kill anything, but whatever. No, wait, actually, what the fuck am I doing? Samurais. The infinitely better troop. I've just deleted a bard. Yeah, we'll have a samurai, and then we'll have their less competent cousin. Alright, I forgot to put the bard back, but that's okay. Honestly, I could have just had a lot more samurais, huh? I overcomplicated this. Samurais exist. They can nullify the entire existence of fucking catapults. Not catapults, archers. We'll put our samurais on the bridge. And we'll put something in the front to attract the cannons to shoot at. Something like a poor old humble hobbit. Then we can also have potion sellers sitting here in waiting for the vampires. We have 2,500 left to work with. Let's put some harvesters behind the samurais. Hopefully to serve as some kind of like cleanup crew. And then maybe we can just blunderbuss it out in the middle here. I'm mainly just thinking about the vampires. I mean, we can try chieftains. Just if he gets latched onto, it's over. Or like hay balers. I don't know. We're experimenting with intended game mechanics. All right, go. Go the other way, retard. Okay, someone's gotta go for those catapults. Come on. But no, we can't make it through the vampires. Fuck it, everything's gonna come over here, to this side. We need, fuck it, just... A mammoth can surely take care of the vampires. A mammoth and a Zeus. Just so sick of vampires. Why not have some healers too, just to give the mammoth a little bit of longevity? Okay, Zeus, this is ridiculous. Oh, no. All the fire archers. I gotta put the mammoth up more so that the healers don't immediately die. And they can reach that, I'm sure. And even if they can't, that's fine. If they come in a little later. Dude, if you can just move over. Okay, the healers are doing their job. They're losing their archers. Yes, good. No, not good. Okay. One catapult, other catapult. See, that was easy. So that's how you get rid of vampires without cactuses or suicide troops. Now, swordcaster with skeleton warriors. Is there anything else? Vampires. Except now there's a swordcaster, so it's harder. Oh, Nishu Ying is back. How's it going? Look at the lantern. Oh, is that Necromancer? The lantern over here. Thanks for that. So, yeah, mammoth for the vampires. And honestly, I don't think we need healers this time, because the vampires kind of just die when they come in contact with the mammoth. What I'm scared of is the swordcaster. And those are some heavy-ass swords, and they come in high fucking volume, so we gotta block them with something. Now, there's not really anything that acts as an impenetrable wall that I can think of right now. Except for a mammoth with a bunch of healers. So I'll do what I did last time. And I'll put the mammoth a bit in front, and I'll stagnate the healers back a bit. So they'll just be waiting. And we need a plan for the swordcasters. I think we can just have some musketeers, and that'll sort it out. Hopefully. Use Pirate Queen instead of Mammoth, and use Samurai or Thor. You weren't here. You were not here. Pirate Queen versus vampires does not go the way you think it should. I needed like help from a potion seller, and not even that worked properly. If it doesn't work, yep, it doesn't. I appreciate the help. Come on, vampires. Yeah, and they'll just get immediately crushed. I'm pretty sure my musketeers, shot my mammoth there. Okay, you're gonna have to turn around before the swordcaster fucks you in the ass. Please and thank you. Please charge. Please charge. Come on. Please die. Thank you. Oh, what is this? I've never seen anything gayer in my life. At least there's no... Wait, don't let me speak too soon. Are there any vampires? Okay, I gotta look for a sound real quick. Just run a test. King. There aren't. There's no vampires. Okay, this is balanced. This is great. We have 7,000 to work with. Use a lot of Samurai and Zeus. It will work, as I remember. Okay. So I assume we want Samurai as an outer layer, but what about the swordcasters? It's too heavy of a projectile. Or maybe it's not, I don't know. And then Zeus. That's too wide of a circle. And we'll just fill it in a bit. And then put a Zeus. Alright. Pack Samurai more closely too. That'll be fine. If this doesn't work, it's not because I didn't pack the Samurai. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of the swords got deflected. I'm trying to look for any that are just kind of strewn about on the floor. Yeah, the Samurai can't deflect swords. It must have been a fluke. We gotta cover all bases here. So, swordcaster, we need a meat shield for that, and a mammoth just isn't gonna cut it, let's be honest. Jarl, maybe. But we're gonna need to give Jarl some time to get in a fight. Give him some brawlers to back him up, and these guys are beefy, so we can have a lot of them, but we can't have a lot of them. I'd even go as far as to say long ships might help right now. This is the rare use case where they might actually be something we need right now. And then, yeah, samurais, because if you have samurai, why use shield? This still doesn't solve the issue of the swordcasters, though. But I think I know what will. Berserkers. Maybe. Scarecrow, maybe. I'll try that after. That's a good idea. Get in there! Oh, he's in there! Or, he sure was. Or any... Yeah, some of the swordcasters died. And by that I mean one of them did. And it was on the side the Jarl was on. And how much health does he have? What are you guys doing? No, hold on. What are you looking at right now? What happened? Are you trying to get around this side? Alright. That's tough. Wow. Yikes. So the Jarl was the determining factor there. Jarls will bring us to salvation. By just brute forcing our way through each side. I wish I had Aegises, but I don't, unfortunately. And then, I don't know, cheap ranged units. Okay, brute force. Samurai with the Jarl, maybe? Maybe. Or, if we had enough for a scarecrow, maybe. And then we'll grab a samurai for each Jarl, along with a shield bearer, to just slow down the swordcaster a little bit. Because they deflect the candles, I see. So then I'll put the shield bearer behind the samurai, but then the swordcaster will kill the samurai. Let's just hope Jank brings us to victory. That's all we can really do. Alright. That worked, slightly less badly. It's just the sword, just getting to the swordcasters that's the problem. What if we just protect one Jarl? We will boost one Jarl so insanely much that there is no way we lose. A mix of shields and deflection and fuck. No, wait, we can still do that. That's what I want to say. How far can we go? And then... there's just not enough space. That sucks. In that case, we can make space for the dragon. This idea just came to me, by the way. And then back to buffing the Jarl. Healers. Put lots of clear skeletons and scarecrows get to take out the swordcaster. And the candle? I see what you mean. But they get 2 shots, and those shots have trouble killing a halfling. No, wait. I'm not done yet. We need to make sure they have the shittiest time possible. I wish I had peasants. This game's harder when you don't have your one unit solves single problem kind of thing going on that multiplayer has. So yeah, I will have some halflings as distractions here. Oh, that fire goes far. Oh my god, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. This one... They're all alive. Well, I love that dragons work so well, yet I can't fit any in here. It's just my favorite. I love that it just turns with the... Yeah. Try my idea if yours doesn't work. I don't remember what your idea is. Can you say it again? What if we try doing diagonal like that? Then... And then... Come on. Oh, Flintlock and Scarecrow? Okay. Okay, that's good enough. 3 dragons? Dragons were working very nicely. Every lane there was a dragon, the swordcaster died. And then for the 4th lane we can have a mammoth with healers. Some samurai and hay bale. Hay bale! Hay bale! Oh my god, thank you! Hay bale. Oh, come on, get in there. I can't afford. I cannot afford. It's fine. We just need them in 3 spots anyway. We'll take a samurai from this side because I need at least 1 healer on this mammoth. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna be so pissed off. Well, hopefully one of the dragons will be able to turn around. There's just one thing I've seen that scares me, and that's this guy. I don't know how the dragon works, but I hope it's not that if one of these guys die, the whole thing's over, especially if it's the lead guy that has to die. No, that seems to be doing fine. The problem is that they're not turning. It's fine, we'll give the mammoth his healer. And then we'll run it. In slow motion. Maybe so that we can get some jank. Maybe get this guy over the wall. Yes! Swordcaster did not die. But the hay baler was tanking for a while. Maybe that's the secret. Hold on, maybe that's the secret. Hay balers. Because not only are they pretty heavy, so the candles don't knock them back that much. Final deer idea, holy shit. This is terrifying, I will admit. And then a scarecrow. So much death is about to happen. Alright, go for it. Holy fuck, this is working. It almost did. It almost worked. Wait, let's try that again with hay balers. Because I'm not gonna lie, the crows pretty much single-handedly killed everything. Maybe add samurai too? Maybe let's not. No, the flintlocks definitely killed a lot. In fact, I don't even know where most of those crows went. You're not dead, are you? Oh my god. Yeah, we can get some samurais in here. Also flintlock. So it's like a mixed bag here. Alright, alright. We just need a little bit more hay balers on this side. Because there's not a lot of sword protection. That should be enough. And then flintlocks. There won't be as many. That's fine. That is okay. Because we can actually get a lot of these guys. That didn't do much. In fact, I don't know where a lot of those crows went. Let me take swords. Okay, back to the drawing board. Hay balers survive the candle sword combo. But they're weak to those archers up there. Flintlock needs to be at the front. Makes sense to me. Why? Alright, fine, you can stay. I liked the mammoth idea. Fortunately, we can't do it. So we'll do the next best thing, and we'll kind of just jump in with a disgusting amount of berserkers. Why didn't we think of this before? They're not jumping. Okay, one sec. I messed something up. They're too close. Okay, we want them to overshot their target entirely. They did it. They did it on that side. They didn't do it on that side, though. What I'm gathering is a lot of them didn't jump that way. So we need them we need a couple of them a little bit closer this way. But not super close, or else they're not gonna jump. That's not enough. That's not enough. It's not enough. No, it's... fuck. I'd honestly just be better off sniping the swordcaster myself. There's Renaissance. Musketeer. No. Okay, it's gonna be pretty tough to control him that quick. So we start and flick. Just hoping I can get it with the flintlock, maybe. Zoom at him a bit. Wait, the swordcaster up here died. But that one didn't. It's always 3 out of 4. All these guys. I shouldn't have controlled. Where's the living swordcaster? I know there is one. Nice. Got his ass. Fuck! Okay. Now it's the Reaper level. And 2 swordcasters with vampires. And a Reaper with more vampires and warriors, just to make my life harder. We're gonna do the vampire special. Spear thrower beats the Reaper. A lot of things beat Reaper. Muskets beat Reaper. Archers beat Reaper. Ballista beats Reaper. Catapults beat Reaper. Hwacha sometimes beats Reaper. You just need to do moderate damage to it, kind of like a Zeus. OP abilities, not a lot of health. But this faraway mammoth, but the spear's the most cheap. Yes, I understand what you're saying. Spears also, while doing similar damage to arrows, have more impact. It's not a terrible idea. I can put them with the healers in the back. And in case that doesn't work, we'll put some musketeers with them. I want to put melee units in here just in case, but I feel like they'll just attract the vampires. So maybe if I had, like, something super slow. Also, Shogun do percentage damage, but have low health too. I see. Interesting. And while we're here, put some balloon archers in the over here. All right. I trust this. No! Disaster! Get that vampire! Oh shit! No, you gotta shoot the Reaper. No one's shooting the Reaper. Oh, you dumb shit. Alright. As soon as the Reaper reaches the Mammoth, it's over. So maybe I can have a couple, other distractions. We'll strew out some halflings like this. Oh, I only have 100. Of course I only have 100. What the fuck was I thinking? Hope that slows shit down. Let me control a musketeer and just start shooting at the Reaper early. Maybe some of these sword casters. Oh, we got one of them. Please shoot at the Reaper this time. Doesn't matter what's going on behind me. Oh no. Okay. Instead of all this, spear throwers are not working. Bone mage do a lot of small area damage. Ballista. Okay, I can't believe I haven't done this sooner. Ballista, musketeers. I'm gonna aim this straight at the Reaper when I see him, but for now, we're gonna get that swordcaster. Nope, we tried. Oh, that's the Reaper? Let's go! Ballistas are king. Sun. Okay, well, that's a lot of bone mages. And they gave us the tool to deal with every single one of them at once. You like my idea?
Yum, 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 yum.
And then we're just gonna use vampires. You're a little too close. In fact, all of you are a little too close. Okay, I don't really feel comfortable getting rid of any of those, so... Oh, they just immediately scared the bone mages. Can we try to convert the super peasant with the necromancer? I'm sure that'd be interesting. Can try. Cave. I wonder what they want us to do here. Surely they don't want us to rape them with reapers. Or just one reaper. There we go. No, wait. Not there we go. Almost there we go. Just use pumpkin catapults? Sure. That went about as well as I thought it would. Why is the pumpkin catapult's heavier than the other catapult? That makes no sense to me. Alright, that's fine. We can always just use sword casters. Oh, shit. Nice. Thought that wasn't gonna work for a second. Protectors in odd spots, bone mages, corners, spear throwers in a stupid spot. I think skeleton warriors can handle this pretty easily. We'll just put them right in front of the bone mage again. Maybe with a second one in case it doesn't work. Vampires, maybe. I'm thinking the same thing.
Yum, 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 yum.
I don't see how vampires could fuck this up. But we want them coming from all directions. With Reaper at the back. We'll try that afterwards if this doesn't work. Only a few of the bone mages even fired in the first place. What is this guy doing? He just accepted his fate. It's just I don't really feel like it. Vampires, skeletons. Maybe I think we were meant to die. Oh well. That's the weirdest line I've seen in my entire life. Invasion, you say? Farmers, more farmers. Harvesters along with more farmers. And a harvester with 2 scarecrows. Right. It's very apparent to me what we do here. I don't think there's any other option. Wait, I can control a vampire and get the scarecrow. Your chat gave me an idea. Wait, I gotta be really fast. This is gonna be hard. Oh, I almost got the other one. That's still great, though. Come on, please get that guy. Okay, stop missing, please. Hurry the fuck up! Go! What are you doing? Stiffies suck. Just gotta be quicker with that. Vampires and skeleton archer, let me have fun. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Help! Help me, no! Just let me latch onto the... I'm screwed here. No, I'm not. But the scarecrow is dead. Alright, we'll do the other thing. That's way more dead vampires than I wanted. That worked. Good stuff. General Nishu Ying has done it again. That's a disgusting amount of harvesters. I think I have an idea. Doesn't really matter where they are, they're vampires. Wait, we can get pretty close. What am I doing? Honestly, we can just fill in the fodder with warriors. Doesn't really matter. Just as long as the Reapers, any one of them, can reach the Scarecrow. Thank you. Reapers are pretty powerful. I think these campaigns try to teach you what each faction is good at. I'd say Tabs is good at that. Landfall knows that their game has some competitive viability, they just want people to figure it out. Or I'm a crazy person. Okay, this is a pretty basic setup here. Swordcaster basically takes care of most of that. We can put in a couple warriors just to make sure. Then we can honestly put another swordcaster at this side with more warriors, because they technically do have shields. Just vampires, maybe? Yeah, sure. Just gotta make sure they don't get shot down. But, as long as a couple live, which they all did, we'll get the archers. And then, there's no issue over here. Archers are low-key kind of in between B-C tier unit. Okay, I'm glad we didn't kill ourselves there. 3 kings. All melee units. King, knight, squire, king, knight, squire, king, knight, squire. My response to that is Reaper 1, Reaper 2, Reaper 3, on a tree. Just kidding. Reaper 3. And not vampires, we want candleheads. Ideally, we don't want most of this shit coming close to us. And then I'll lure everyone over here on this side. Kings are kind of a pain in the ass, so I wouldn't be surprised if the Reapers don't survive and this doesn't end up working. Yeah. So since they have that black hole effect and the Reapers are gonna die anyway, we'll put 2 Reapers. Back them up with skeleton warriors on this side. And in the middle here, and on the edge, just lure them away from what's actually really going on. Then we can have these flaming skeleton archers in the back. And, like, 1 candlehead to piss them off. Oh, that's a bad habit. I gotta stop doing that. King goes that way. I'm sorry, can I just control this for a sec? Really gotta get rid of your healers, man. Also, more competent melee fighting would not be that bad either. King's dead, I think. Oh, he's doing work. Good job. That doesn't kill you? The king is a beast. Oh, you don't hit me with that somehow? Nice. Now for breach. What do we do here? Ballistas on both sides there. Kind of makes Reapers hard to use. This isn't a proper phalanx, by the way. They got hoplites, and hoplites can't use their fucking shields properly. So this doesn't work. Oh, I didn't see that ballista back there, too. This is tough. Just Candleheads destroyed this, as I remember. That actually makes sense. Also, we have way too much money right here. Okay, that ballista bolt is taking out multiple units. I don't really like that, so if we could just spread out. Both of you? Shit. Wait, I have an idea. If that doesn't work, I'll just go around, get the ballista from the back. It won't be able to turn around. Things are getting pretty quiet. There's also a hoplite stuck on that. Oh, there's multiple. Watch my flank. Get up! Headshot. You're alive. I know you're alive. Come on. I got a friend too. Get his ass. Come on, that was totally a headshot. Do not mess with me right now. It's like when I hit his shield, it knocks him back, but when I hit his body, it doesn't. Good stuff. Same thing basically, except 4 Zeuses. And a phalanx. And hoplites and a ballista. Does Landfall think that works? Or what? No, wait, that's bad. Zeus will not win here. Winararis, hello. Vampire, all-in vampire? Seriously? I feel like this is what Zeus is like for. Okay, we need to run this in slow motion every so often, otherwise our game's gonna break. I don't know. Just swing, swing right now. That's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. I gotta reread that. It disappeared too fast before I could make sense of it. Oh, are you kidding me right now? Maybe we just didn't have enough vampires, you know? Since vampires are just the ultimate option here, it must just be me, right? I'm doing something wrong here. And this is where vampires go to die, unless they get in there quick enough, which they do. No, they don't. Not even close. Yeah, I don't... It's kind of what I thought was gonna happen. What if we take the elaborate option, bait the ballistas with a skeleton warrior each, 5 sword casters on each ballista. No, wait, we can't do 5 anymore. Fucking forget how to do math. We can do 9 though. So we can put that in the middle. We gotta avoid splash damage somehow. And that chain, that god-awful chain. So maybe we could put a pumpkin catapult right here and hope it bounces up the stairs. Because if that does, that's epic. That'll basically win us that encounter by itself. It did bounce up the stairs. It's still bouncing. That was kinda nasty. But it didn't really do what I wanted it to. We need the sword casters closer. Just as long as they're not closer to it than the skeleton warrior. Things should be perfect. And then we want to have them close-ish to this other action going on over here. Start backing up as this catapult here. In fact, I gotta start doing that a whole lot sooner. So you fire, I let you shoot, and then we start backing up. That kinda worked a little bit. Okay, swordcasters are doing work. Yeah, we don't need that many. We can have at least a couple over here. And that'll help the situation quite a lot. These hoplites, though, that was nasty. Move! Move your ass! Move! No! Some vampires and a lot of skeleton archers to block the chain lightning. What? Okay, now, so fuck these hoplites for a second. We need more skeleton warriors, and we have the money for it too. Why didn't I do this sooner? That's why the swordcasters are dying, because they're actually getting hit by the ballista. Vampire and Reaper will work, maybe? Are you guys forgetting what's the first thing we tried? That was literally my first idea. Also, how does that not kill Zeus? I really want to know. That chain is... Why aren't you shooting? Something different's gotta happen. Two, three, four, five. Yeah, candle heads should help this out a lot. Keep these guys away from the catapult. until these 4 Zeuses come along and completely wreck any chance I had of winning this. The swordcasters just don't shoot when I control them, so maybe I just don't control them. I'm thinking skeleton warriors might not be as useless as I thought over here. It's also really making me mad how the pumpkin catapult hasn't got a single kill. I might actually just... Skeleton archers will do me better. They'll stay behind and they'll actually hit their target. Plus, I can control one. I can control one, shoot at the Zeuses early, and hopefully we don't have to deal with all 4 of them. Let's back up the one I'm going to control a little more. That lightning is ridiculous. Reaper to block the chain lightning? That's not how that works! Fine, we'll throw a Reaper at them in the front. And hope that the black hole kills the Zeuses. Try full vampire. It didn't work. You know, while we're trying things that we know don't work, why don't we try slavery again? Right? Okay, we're gonna take another swordcaster from the ballista side. And we're gonna see if they can actually help with taking out the Zeuses. It looks like we need some kind of range going on. I don't remember swordcasters sucking this much. Add the skeleton archers back. At this point, good idea. I actually got one hit off. See what I mean? The Zeuses weren't even meaning to kill anything back here. And everything's dead the second I turn my back. A bit difficult indeed, yep. It's just, I don't know what to do about this. Let's look at our roster and get some inspiration. What's good at taking out Zeuses in the spooky faction? What does range from a distance without getting their teammates killed? Nothing. Legitimately nothing. Okay. Since we wanted vampires so bad, we're gonna have so many vampires. Candleheads to destroy ballistas. You guys should probably turn back into bats. Please. Please kill someone! Okay, I really need to see how close we're getting to killing these Zeuses. Controls, gameplay. Enable unit health bars. On. Okay, now let's see this again. Okay, cool. Everything almost dies immediately. And one Zeus gets close to dying. Skeleton archers actually did pretty well. Maybe I'll have a couple more of them aim at the middle. And hope they don't get splashed. So I'm talking about one lightning bolt. One stray lightning bolt is enough to take out everything I had back here. Okay, y'all seem to have a lot of fucking opinions. Right, fuck this, alright? 4 Reapers. We can deal with the ballistas later. Can y'all come a little closer? Can you guys maybe not stand right here? What's the problem? What's the problem? Why are we stuck? Oh, Christ almighty. Please try my idea. We're going through every single one of your dumbass ideas. Don't worry. I can't English, by the way, if that makes more sense. I assume none of you really speak English for a first language. That's okay, though. Oh, I hit Zeus. They're getting in. They're getting in. Zeus's are actually dying. No, we're not messing this up. Please, no. I refuse to fuck this up. Okay, you're rearing. You miss. Please stop. Okay, okay, okay. We just gotta get close. Okay, okay, okay. We can finally not play this stupid fucking level anymore. Ah. W. What is this? Okay, before I laugh at the at this fight, I gotta. What makes this so difficult? There's gotta be something I'm missing. Because what stops me from just... That was the level? Find the Cupid on the houses. Oh, I didn't already do this one. Yeah, vampires are monsters. I'm gonna have to experiment with them in customs. Just to understand interactions more. Berserker pile. Dog pile. And the sneaky 3 Jarls, of course. As one does, right? First things first. Reaper. Various skeletons. Copious amounts of vampires. And we win. Like, even if the Reaper dies, the black hole will kill the Jarl. Good shit. Get packed. Absolutely packed. Brawlers, longships, ice archers. I'm sorry. Okay, I thought did I get Uller on this account? I didn't. Give me a second. Uller. I can't roll my R's. Using the back of the skeleton archer and the front of the Reaper. Uller Kayut. Medilak. Where are you from, Winar? I'm very interested in the origin of this language. / likeness. Somewhere in the Asian continent. MBG equals question mark. Do you unlock Pharaoh? Yes, I have all of the legacy troops, every single one of them. How do I deal with Ice Archer? Oh, right, I have the overpoweredness of vampires. I don't even need half of this shit. No. The longships killed the vast majority of my vampires. Get in there. So we need the initial wave of vampires to get the longships to be thrown. And then we have this huge line that will come in later. So that less than all of the vampires die. I'll go over here early though. Just to get them to stop shooting at us for a sec. Okay, great. So I figured out something about the vampire. The vampire has a grab, and the way it does damage is by touching its face to things. I don't need to attack, I just need to walk into things that I want to die. Dynasty now. Monks, Monkey King, Firework Archers. Vampires are specialized in just kissing until they die. Yes. They make love and not war. I like Dynasty. Me too. It's a very cool faction. What's your favorite, default faction? Like, from Tribal to Viking? Reaper and Swordcaster. I'm worried about the Firework Archers. I honestly think there's nothing wrong with using vampires here. They have nothing that counters vampires, you fucking idiots. Nothing truly flies in this game. Everything hovers. So if there's no ground below it, it just falls. Please don't die to that. You're strong! No! You got this, man! Damn. I don't think we rush middle then. Rushing middle will just get us all killed, so we go bridge. Using Reaper and Swordcaster. I don't know. Let's try vampires first. see if we can get past the firework archers like this. Please, I need you to... You're dead. I need you to... Someone turn into a bat, please. Oh, I didn't realize they have ninjas. Oh, bye. They're dead. That's probably why things didn't work exactly the way I planned. Vampires are probably weak to ninjas. A little bit. It's probably like a soft counter. Interesting Renaissance map. / level. Yeah, what? What stops me from using vampire here exactly? All of these are like high single damage. I was trying to weave through them and not get shot. That's hard. Oh, what? No way! That's insane. Simply ludicrous. Alright, I have an idea. While all of this is happening, we're gonna pelt them with arrows. I will start shooting at the musketeers early. That wasn't enough vampires. Not by a long shot. Bye for 10 or 15 minutes. Okay, see ya. Appreciate you stopping by. Maybe it's about how I position the vampires. I can put them in a line, just like they have their fencers. Then pumpkin catapult. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Good idea. Then a couple more vampires. Actually, I think up here. I'll try to get up here and I'll shoot at the... musketeers. Renaissance is a map you can do very sneaky things with. They're gonna start shooting at me in a second. Oh, are they gonna try and come inside? Doesn't look like I'm hitting any of them. Oh shit, that's not good. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, okay. Again! I have to properly sneak behind them. Oh, they're doing better this time. Oh, shit! Take him out! Okay. We honestly just worked RNG. But yes, it did work. And now it's pirates. Pirate Queen, 2 captains. I think those are bomb throwers, 2 cannons, and blunderbuss is in the back for some reason. Ah. Right, the bomb throwers are going to make it kind of hard to just spam vampires, so we'll put 2 reapers on either side like so. And then put a bunch of vampires in the back and skeleton warriors here just to make sure that the cannons don't immediately target the reapers. Back skeleton archer, front skeleton warrior, the back of the reaper. Okay, you can explain that in legible English later if this doesn't work. Oh, this will be close. This will be close. I die here? Wait. Pirate Queen's almost dead. I missed. I missed. I missed. Fuck! Fuck! Okay, this cannon keeps targeting this bomb. Sorry, this Reaper. Why did that go so shit that time? This Reaper needs to be a bit farther back, is what I'm gathering. I gotta get up there as soon as possible. Impale them. Keep the high ground, though. This captain is gonna suck to fight. Maybe I can drown him somehow. Okay, shoot your gun and miss, please. You did not miss. You're not gonna miss at all, are you? Wait, that's death? Okay. The Pirate Queen's not getting up. So I have to... Pirate Queen's stuck. Alright, that's not nice. I gotta get more of these direct hits, please. Maybe get some fall damage? No. I know this works. Okay, this cannon's closer. Okay. I think instead I'll control a bat We'll get up here. We'll change. Get rid of these cannons. Oh my god. With the other cannon. How did that happen? We did it! The two Reapers just needed to work together. And we beat the spooky campaign. That was great. What campaign is next? Let's see. Simulation. Oh no. I'm not exactly excited for this one. Oh, no. Can we convert the super peasant? Yeah, sure, we can try. So this, I hope you realize just how ridiculous the super peasant's health pool is. If you want to play simulation, look for secret units on each map to make it more exciting. You mean easier? Use Pharaoh? I will try. Pharaoh. And then we will grab Necromancer real quick. Wow, I gotta go get all those secret troops for real. And Shogun to do percent damage. I don't think it can die by regular means, can it? It has to be by the Necromancer. Otherwise it won't turn into a skeleton, it'll just die. Now, let's see what happens right off the bat here. Oh, the Pharaohs got the super peasant. They got him. Oh. He gets free sometimes. That's terrifying. It's starting to affect him. The Pharaohs are having a... Oh, the Pharaohs got him again. Also cheerleaders, that would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Pharaohs, Necromancers, and after we can try Shoguns. Some of the Pharaohs turn to skeletons. We're actually taking down a sizable chunk of its health. And it's continuously draining. We still have Pharaohs left. Try to use the Shogun and you don't need that many Necromancers, but this is fun! And cheerleaders on the Tribal 1 map, I will check in a second. We're getting pretty close to half. Oh, he's free again. He's free again, no! Wrangle his ass! He's halfway there! Oh, the graves! Wait, we got him! We got him! We got him! On a tree stump, a fluffy ball is the cheerleader. Okay. I will keep that in mind. Oh, please don't get knocked out of the circle. Actually, I don't think it matters. I think it's just a status effect that lasts for X amount of time. Don't slow it down so it's fun. I think it's satisfying like this. Besides, how are the pharaohs actually supposed to catch him if he's like this? Oh, they got him! The skeleton super peasant. He's been turned. Wish we could get a better look at him. He's got the helmet. Does he got the fists? Yes, he does. He still has meat on those hands. Add a bard to let the super peasant skeleton to kill. Okay. I will do that thing. I'll spectate a bard on this rock, and I will watch from afar. Because as soon as that thing turns, I'm gonna have to pause the whole fight. We'll put a couple bards on the other side, actually. And like a stuck halfling or something. Like one that legitimately cannot move. Like we'll put him over here. Pardon me. What was that? What's going on there? Is that like a flower or something? Okay, interesting. Have a halfling here, a halfling there. Another halfling over here. And another one in this divot. Glitch him in. No, glitch him in. And if you have that many necromancers, Super Peasant will just turn into a skeleton warrior. Well, that's not true. We saw his little hands. He turned into a Super Peasant. The effect of the necromancer just turns it into a skeleton with whatever weapon / power it had. Excuse me. And then, yeah, I'll watch for the bard. All the way over here. Oh, would you look at that? They're shooting at me! No! That was just a skeleton bard. Okay, once I see this super peasant fly out of this crowd, I need to pause it before the halflings die. Where are these guys going? Oh, please don't go kill the halflings. Look at him just getting absolutely thunder blasted. Pharaohs, stop him. He's about to die. He's about to die. He's about to die. Oh fuck, where did he go? Wait, how did y'all get here? Ah, shit, I think you might have been right. Super Peasant's nowhere to be found. Unless he just flew away. But I think I would have seen it. And try the Shogun. Yep, okay. So we gotta get rid of a couple necromancers. Get a Shogun in here. Only leave 10, alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9's enough. And then, instead of having a whole bunch of necromancers, we'll just have a whole bunch of shoguns and cheerleaders. Please tell me I don't need to go grab the Shogun. No, I have him. Okay. I don't want to reset everything I have at the moment, so I'm just gonna... play this, see how it goes. Yeah, they're shredding his ass. Wait. Where did he go? Is that... No, these are turned shoguns. I swear, if he turned into a skeleton warrior again. Where did he go? I don't know what happened to the super peasant. I'm gonna have to run that back. And once he gets low, I'm gonna have to slow it down. Okay, he's near half. Where did he go? Okay, now we can slow it down. I need to see what happens to him. That's why we're here, right? Need the skelefied super peasant. Oh, there he goes. He's dead. And he turns into this skeleton with fists. This is our boy. This is the super peasant. Doesn't seem very super to me. Here, let's try something. We'll control him. Oh shit! Go! Hold on, we got this. We'll complete the mission. Complete the mission! We got him. Whee! Oh, this is great. That's honestly hilarious. Necromancer officially best unit in the game. That's awesome. Nah, alright, how long we been running for? Let's try and queue for some multiplayer for a little while. Quick match. I doubt I'll actually join someone's game, it'll just make me host. If I keep clicking back, it'll put me in someone else's game though. Eventually. Do you want to make custom units? I already have. I actually have a few. I'm working on a modern faction. It's basically just me giving units to giving guns to a bunch of units. But then I'll also make units of modern jobs, and then I'll put it up on Workshop. Just thought it'd be cool to do. I don't know how likely I am to get a game at almost 3 in the morning on PlayStation. If I want to start doing public games, I think I'm gonna have to get this on Steam. Because it doesn't look like we're gonna get a game. I'll just host. I thought of a way to make an invincible unit without extreme... chat didn't finish. That sounds cool, though. Whatever you were trying to say. Simulation maps are always fun. Let's do port. Using rage and dodge with reflect. I see. That would certainly do it. Alright, let's see if we get an opponent. If that big waiting for player thing disappears, please spam the chat as fast as YouTube will let you. If I don't notice. It wouldn't be hard to make an invincible unit, but you know what's harder than making an invincible unit? Making a balanced unit. Trying to make a new balanced unit that's actually worth its cost is the most difficult thing you can ever do in the unit creator. Honestly, I have a lot of respect for Landfall balancing this game because it must have been hard to some degree. Or maybe they just didn't care and everything was a happy accident. I don't know, I think Tabs has this niche where it belongs to, like, a competitive audience or a competitive scene. Makes sense to me. Okay, if we do get a game, it's gonna take a long time. Da 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 da. Boner pants da 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 da. Wah wah. Da na 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 da 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 da. We're gonna listen to this funky music for half an hour. I have some interesting fights. Well, we can do them. We can do them next time. Write them down on a piece of paper. I'll do a whole ass stream for Nishu Yang battles. Next time you come in, we'll do the campaign and the campaign, and then we'll do a bunch of suggestions. When? I don't know. Next time you catch a tab stream, that'll be up to you. I assume it'll have to be a late stream because I started streaming at 12, and I assume you live in Asia somewhere, so it's probably 12 for you too, but you know, 12 in the afternoon, not 12 in the morning, or somewhere around there. That's what I'm thinking. You live in Australia. Okay, close enough. It is 7:46 p.m., I assume. So you've been watching since like 5:40 something, 30 something? That would make sense. So yeah, as long as I do it in like the evening to the night, should be okay. You come from China though. Okay, I was thinking that, but I didn't want to like just assume because some people get angry. It's like, what? You think I'm from China just because I have squinty eyes? No. It's because your name doesn't sound Japanese or Korean, so therefore, you're Chinese. Rudimentarily knowing how the phonetics of all of those languages go, it's not hard to understand where someone's from. It is my mom's name, I see. It's a very cool name. If I don't get an opponent by the time it's 3 a.m. for me, I might just go to bed. Hello, Windows XP Reborn. Cheese indeed. Some people like to just come in here and knowing that I'll acknowledge them because there's no one else to acknowledge because my chat is small. But yeah, hello Windows. We're sitting here waiting for a tabs match. These are really hard to get into. Oh, one watching. He's gone. He gone. Maybe tomorrow I should do this, like, exactly 12 hours from now. So I guess it'd be like 8 in the morning for you. In Australia there. I like tabs. I like tabs too. Tabs is a great game. You gotta not only be smart and know what your units do, but also, like, know their tendencies, know how they fight, and be absolutely ready to account for ragdoll error, which can basically be chalked up to human error. But I have school? Ah, right. Young people and going to school, and yeah, that makes sense. I have school too, but I do it at home. And by school, I mean college. I know, scary stuff. I would have gone to university, but the career I'm set up for doesn't require a university, so if I can get my education cheaper, I will. Because to me, the skill is in the man, not the teacher. The teacher gives you the building blocks, and you, as the person being taught, you take those blocks and you make the foundation to your career. Your teacher can teach you tricks, but that just kind of helps you along more. Faster, if you will. You can reach your desired level of proficiency just by being on your own grind, being on your own ass. Especially with the internet. You can ask the internet, hey, how do I do this? And it'll tell you. Especially with AI now, everything's like, learning something has never been easier. And I find that kind of scary. Like, if people had the incentive to teach themselves, no one would have to go to school. And as it turns out, people who are homeschooled tend to come out smarter anyway. School just sucks. If you have the drive to work yourself, you can take yourself anywhere you want to go. If I could have done it that way, I would have. And the part they don't tell you about is teachers, even though they're not supposed to, they'll push their political beliefs on you. They'll teach you what their view of the world is, and they'll make sure you stay along with that. Teachers have a kind of pride. They want you to think like them. Which, you know, if you teach someone, you want them to think like you, right? You want them to be an extension of you but better. It's kind of like similar to being a parent. I'm kind of losing myself here, but you just school is gay. You don't need to go to school. But get an education. Make sure you get a diploma somehow. Whether that's at home or keeping your head down in a facility meant to turn you into a factory worker. Wherever you are. In my school, teachers are really friendly. I'm not saying teachers are mean, I'm just saying they try to make you think a certain way. So just watch for that. Believing someone without a single doubt in your mind, is the stupidest thing you can ever possibly do. Ah. I'm not gonna get a game, am I? I don't think so. I'd be surprised if anyone was playing tabs right now. Alright. I think that's about the extent of this stream for tonight. I'm gonna watch a show and eat and go to sleep. My head's starting to hurt. I've been drinking a little bit. Do you want to watch some interesting fights? You can do that next time. I'm kind of getting bored. But yeah, if you want to see more tabs, I'll be doing this a lot more often. I fucking love this game. Be sure to show some support, whether that's liking or subscribing. You know, do that. We'll be best friends. Or don't. It's up to you. But if you don't want to miss it, it's probably a good idea, no? Especially hitting that bell. Watch it ring. And it'll ring again on your phone so that you don't miss any of my streams or videos. Alright? Just spitballing. Great ideas, you know? Alright, that's me, and that's Tabs. My name is Backlash, and this has been my stream. I will see you all the next time.